Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Please do subscribe and hit the like button. In the description box I have the link of the previous sessions. So if you have any confusion or doubt, you can refer to previous sessions. And if you have any queries or doubts, please do write comment. I'll revert to you. So let's get started. In the last session we discussed about metallic, non-metallic character, atomic size, atomic radius. Let's have a fast revision guys. On the left hand side, metals are placed on left hand side, non-metals are placed on right hand side. So when traveling from left to right, metallic character decreases and non-metallic character increases. In the previous session, we know metals have capacity to donate electrons and non-metals have tendency to accept electrons. So after donating electrons, metals go electropositive and non-metals are called as electronegative elements, or they have electronegativity because they are accepting electrons, they are accepting a negative charge. So while traveling from left to right within a period, metallic character decreases, hence is electropositivity. Non-metallic character increases, hence is electronegativity. If I talk about top to bottom, while traveling from top to bottom, metallic character increases. You find metals much more at the bottom of the periodic table. So metallic character increases, hence is the electropositivity. Non-metallic character decreases and hence is the electronegativity. If we talk about atomic size, left to right within a period, atomic you can say shell number is same, so atomic shell is same, but each time a new electron is added, hence there is increase in positive charge but atomic size decreases. From top to bottom within a group, each time a new shell is added, increasing in the distance between nucleus and the outermost shell. So atomic size goes on increasing. So today we'll discuss the questions based on this from the textbook. So last time in the previous sessions we discussed page number 22, page number 23, even page number 24. So now come to textbook page number 24. Think about it. So what is the relationship between the electronic configuration of an element and its valency? Electronic configuration is nothing but distribution of, you can say, element in its shell. So K, L and M shell. So even we discuss about their capacities. K have 2, L has 8, M has 18, N has 32 and so on. So this is electronic configuration. What is valency? In the previous standards there was definition of valency. Valency is nothing but you can say a tendency of atom to accept or donate electrons. For example, beryllium and oxygen. Beryllium has 4 electrons, oxygen has 8. So 2, 2 and oxygen 2, 6. So valency for beryllium is 2 because it will donate 2 electrons. Valency for oxygen will also be 2 because it will accept 2 electrons guys. So valency यानी क्या है? लास्ट शेल का ऑक्टेट कंप्लीट करने के लिए कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स डोनेट किए या फिर कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स एक्सेप्ट किए. सो बेरिलियम अभी क्या करने वाला है, उसके पास 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है, उसको चाहिए कितने 8, तो कोई उसको 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स तो देने वाला है नहीं, तो वो क्या सोचता है कि जाने दो मैं मेरे 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स डोनेट कर देता हूँ. ऑक्सीजन क्या सोचेगा, मेरे लास्ट शेल में 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है, व्हाई शुड आई डोनेट माय 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, इंस्टेड आई एक्सेप्ट 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, तो वो क्या करता है 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स एक्सेप्ट कर लेता है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, atomic number of beryllium is 4. Same example. Atomic number of beryllium is 4 and oxygen is 8. Write down the electronic configuration of the two. So we did write the electronic configuration and we use the valency for the same. So valency for beryllium is 2 and oxygen is 2. The table on the next page is made on the basis of the model periodic table. Okay. Table on the next page is page number 25. Guys, please do keep a textbook in front of you while we are discussing this question answers type. Else if you don't have it, I mean to say if you don't keep it nearby you, it is okay. Write it in the electronic configuration, write in it the electronic configuration of the first 20 elements below the symbol and write the valency. In the description box, I have the link of the previous session where I discussed how to remember this 20 elements along with their name, electronic configuration, atomic number and so on. HHE, Libib, Sinopni, Naughty, Muggy, allowed Simon, put sugar clothes around. What is the periodic trend in the variation of valency while going from left to right within a period? Periodic trend. Right. Explain your answer with reference to period 2 and period 3. Period 2 and period 3. Period 2 starts with lithium and ends with neon. For period 2, the number of shell is same. That is number of shell. There are 2 number of shell. For third period starting from sodium and ending at argon, we have 3 shells. So for second period and for third period, second period we have 2 number of shells, for third period we have 3 shells. अब उनका क्वेश्चन क्या है? Periodic trend in the variation of valency while going from periodic trend in the valency. जब हम left to right travel करते हैं, so valency क्या होती है? अगर आप लोगों को याद है, valency 1, 2, 3, 4 तक increase होती है, फिर 3, 2, 1 और ऐसे decrease होते जाएगी. So वही है. What is the periodic trend in the variation of valency while going down a group? While going down a group, explain your answer with reference to group 1, group 2 and 18. Modern periodic table. In modern periodic table, elements in the group, same group show same valency. They have same electronic configuration. That means number of valence electrons in the outermost shell. They have same chemical properties. Group 1, for group 1, there is 1 electron in their outermost shell. For group 2, there are 2 electrons in their outermost shell. For 13, there are 3 electrons in their outermost shell and so on. For 18, it has 8 electrons in their outermost shell. We want to talk about group 1. Group 1. Group 1 की अगर बात करें तो सभी के लास्ट शेल में कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होंगे? 1. ग्रुप 2 की बात करें तो सभी के लास्ट शेल में कितने होंगे? 2. और ग्रुप 18 की बात करें तो सभी के लास्ट शेल में कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होंगे? 8. अगर वैलेंसी की बात करनी है, इसकी वैलेंसी 1, इसकी वैलेंसी 2, इसके लास्ट शेल में 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है, सो वैलेंसी इज 0. दे आर आल्सो कॉल्ड एज जीरो ग्रुप एलिमेंट्स. गाइस प्लीज डू रिमेंबर जीरो ग्रुप एलिमेंट्स. सो वी आर डन विद पेज नंबर 24. Page number 25. Below this atomic size, they have given question. Use your brain power. आप लोगों को use your brain power इनके ऊपर questions आ सकते हैं. इसके लिए guys मैं in between जैसे ही हम लोगों के sessions discuss हो रहे हैं तो मैं ये सब ले रही हूँ. Use your brain power, think about it, ऐसे वाले questions. So use your brain power. Page number 25 पे उन्होंने एक box दिया है जिसमें उन्होंने elements और उनका atomic radius लिखा हुआ है. By referring to the modern periodic table, find out periods to which above elements belong. Above elements में कौन कौन है देखो. ऑक्सीजन, बोरॉन, कार्बन, नाइट्रोजन, बेरिलियम, लिथियम, यानी सेकेंड पीरियड वाले सारे एलिमेंट्स है. सेकेंड पीरियड वाले. ओके. सो टू विच पीरियड above elements belong? कौन सा? It belongs to second period. Arrange the above elements in the decreasing order of their atomic radii. एटॉमिक रेडियस उन्होंने ही दिए डिक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर यानी बड़े से छोटा. सो विल स्टार्ट विद लिथियम. लिथियम का 152 है, फिर आएगा बेरिलियम 111 है, फिर आएगा बोरॉन 88 है, फिर आएगा कार्बन 77 है, फिर आएगा नाइट्रोजन 74 है, फिर आएगा ऑक्सीजन 66 है. अगर आप ठीक से देखो तो लिथियम, बेरिलियम, बोरॉन, कार्बन यानी जैसे हम लोग आगे आगे आएंगे एटॉमिक साइज क्या होते जाएगी? श्रिंक होते जाएगी. क्यों? क्योंकि न्यूक्लियस क्या करता है? ग्रेट पुल देता है. Okay, so next question. Does this arrangement match with the pattern of the second period of the modern periodic table? Yes, this arrangement does match, but ये वाला जो arrangement था वो decreasing order of the atomic radii के हिसाब से. Which of the above elements are the biggest and the smallest atom? Biggest atom जिसकी size बड़ी है तो lithium की size बड़ी है. Smallest किसकी है? ऑक्सीजन की है. What is the periodic trend observed in the variation of atomic radius while going from left to right within a period? Left to right within a period. Periodic trend in the variation of atomic radius. Left to right. जब हम left to right travel करते हैं, atomic radius क्या होती जाती है? Goes on decreasing. So below this use your brain power. We have another use your brain power. Elements के नाम दिए उन्होंने. क्या क्या है? KNA, RB, CS, Li, यानी उन्होंने हम लोगों को ग्रुप 1 के एलिमेंट्स दिए. नाउ दे आर टॉकिंग अबाउट ग्रुप. इनिशियली वी हैड क्वेश्चन ऑन periods, horizontal. By referring to the modern periodic table, find out groups to which above elements belong. They belong to group 1. Arrange the above elements vertically downwards in an increasing order. Increasing order in a छोटे से बड़ा. So छोटे से बड़ा lithium 152 आएगा, फिर आएगा सोडियम 186, फिर आएगा पोटेशियम 231, फिर CS and so on. Does this arrangement match with the pattern of group 1? Yes, but ये हमने जो pattern arrange किया वो increasing order of the atomic radii के हिसाब से. Which of the above elements have the biggest and smallest atom? While traveling from top to down in a group, atomic size goes on increasing. तो सबसे छोटी किसकी होने वाली है? लिथियम की. और सबसे बड़ी किसकी होने वाली है? CS की. What is the periodic trend observed in the variation of atomic radii? Atomic radius goes on increasing. Okay. Anything else? Yeah. Come to page number 26. Use your brain power again. Look at the elements of the third period. Third period. Okay. Classify them into metals and non-metals. Okay. इनको मेटल्स और नॉन मेटल्स में क्लासिफाई करने के लिए हम लोगों को सबसे पहले एक जो डिस्कस करना होगा वो है zigzag line. Zigzag line separates metals from non-metals, and this borderline elements, they are metalloids, or you can say semi-metals. So 1 mark का question, name any 2 metalloids. Semi-metals, boron, silicon, arsenic, ये सारे क्या है? मेटलॉइड्स है. आपको ऐसा भी क्वेश्चन आ सकता है पीरियड 2 का मेटलॉइड बताओ, पीरियड 3 का मेटलॉइड बताओ. सो बोरॉन, सिलिकॉन, आर्सेनिक ये सारे मेटलॉइड्स है. दे आर आल्सो कॉल्ड एज सेमी मेटल्स. दिस zigzag line you can see separates non-metals and metals. So on which side of the period are the metals? On left hand side are the metals, and on the right hand side you can find non-metals. On which side of the period did you find non-metals? On the right hand side. Okay. So we are done with this. Okay. Page number 27. Page number 27. Use your brain power again. What is the cause of non-metallic character of elements? Non-metallic character. Non-metals have tendency to, you can say, accept electrons. So they are called as electronegative. What is the expected trend in the variation of non-metallic character of elements from left to right? Non-metallic character from left to right. So from traveling from left to right, non-metallic character increases, hence electronegativity increases. What would be the expected trend in the variation of non-metallic character of elements? Down a group, non-metallic character decreases, hence is electronegativity. So we are done with this. Use your brain power. Okay, we are done with it. Just important question to discuss. Come to page number 21. Use your brain power. This is regarding Mendeleev's periodic table. If you remember, drawbacks of Mendeleev's periodic table were removed in modern periodic table except the position of hydrogen. Because in modern periodic table, elements were arranged in the increasing order of their atomic numbers. The fundamental property was atomic numbers and not atomic mass. So many of their flaws, anomalies were removed in modern periodic table. So position of elements in the periodic table, page number 27, use your brain power. What is the problem regarding the position of cobalt and nickel in Mendeleev's periodic table resolved in modern periodic table? Guys, if you remember, in Mendeleev's periodic table, cobalt was placed before nickel. Cobalt's atomic mass number was 58.93 and nickel was 58.69. This anomaly was removed in modern periodic table because in modern periodic table, elements were arranged in increasing order of their atomic numbers, and atomic number of cobalt is 27 and nickel is 28. So cobalt should be placed before nickel. How did the position of chlorine, this is isotopes, there are isotopes, if you remember they have same atomic number but different atomic mass number, and you can see 17 and 17, 17 and 17, chlorine, chlorine. So chlorine, 17, this is atomic number. 35 and 37, they have different atomic mass number. Get fixed in the modern periodic table. There was a problem or challenge in placing isotopes in Mendeleev's periodic table. But even this problem was solved in modern periodic table, because in modern periodic table elements are classified according to their atomic number, and for isotopes they have same atomic number. So the confusion regarding the position of isotopes was also removed, because इनका एटॉमिक नंबर तो सेम है ना, तो उनको एक ही पोजीशन मिलनी चाहिए, डिफरेंट पोजीशंस नहीं मिलनी चाहिए. Can there be a next question? Can there be an element with atomic mass 53 or 54 in between the two elements chromium Cr52 and manganese जिसका एटॉमिक नंबर है 25 एंड एटॉमिक मास नंबर है 55? अगर हम इसकी मॉडर्न पीरियोडिक टेबल की बात करें तो क्रोमियम और मैंगनीज के बीच में, क्रोमियम और मैंगनीज के बीच में उनका एटॉमिक, क्रोमियम का है 24 और मैंगनीज का है 25. सो 24 एंड 25 उनके बीच में एक भी एलिमेंट नहीं आ सकता, बिकॉज एलिमेंट्स आर क्लासिफाइड अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर एटॉमिक नंबर्स इन मॉडर्न पीरियोडिक टेबल. What do you think? Should hydrogen be placed in group 17 of halogens or group 1 of alkali metals in modern periodic table? मॉडर्न पीरियोडिक टेबल में हाइड्रोजन को हैलोजेंस के साथ नहीं रखा, उसको अल्कली मेटल्स के साथ रखा है, क्योंकि काफ़ी ज़्यादा प्रॉपर्टीज उसके साथ मैच नहीं हो रही थी. सो इट वाज प्लेस्ड इन द ग्रुप ऑफ यू कैन से अल्कली मेटल्स इन मॉडर्न पीरियोडिक टेबल. सो दिस वाज इम्पॉर्टेंट. सो वी आर डन विथ ऑल इंटरनल क्वेश्चंस. आई मीन टू से एक्सरसाइज के अलावा जो इंटरनल क्वेश्चंस थे वो हम लोगों के हो चुके हैं. If you want me to discuss exercise, okay, come to page number 29, we will discuss exercise. Write the name and symbol of the elements from the description. Okay. Atom having the smallest size. Atom having the smallest size. अब आप लोगों के दिमाग में आएगा हाइड्रोजन या हीलियम. Helium is the answer. Why? So helium has 2 electrons. Hydrogen has 1. So 1 or 2, if there are more number of electrons, what nucleus will do? Nucleus will have greater pull. So who is the smallest atom? Helium. The atom having the smallest atomic mass. Here the answer would be hydrogen. Why hydrogen? They are asking about atomic mass. The most electronegative atom. The most electronegative atom is fluorine. Fluorine, electronegative. If you remember, while traveling from top to bottom in a group, इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी डिक्रीजेस. तो सबसे ज्यादा इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव कौन है? फ्लोरीन है. द नोबल गैस विद द स्मॉलेस्ट एटॉमिक रेडियस, सबसे छोटा एटम ये वाला, यानी ग्रुप 18 नोबल गैसेस. सबसे छोटा एटॉमिक रेडियस किसका है? हीलियम का है. द मोस्ट रिएक्टिव नॉन मेटल, इफ यू रिमेंबर zigzag लाइन सेपरेट्स मेटल्स एंड नॉन मेटल्स. सो हम लोगों को क्या आंसर देना? मोस्ट रिएक्टिव कौन आएगा? फ्लोरीन आएगा. Okay. Write short notes on Mendeleev's periodic law. You can write structure of modern periodic table. We discussed 25 points. You can write any points which you remember, but do not forget to mention position S block, P block, D block, F block, their positions and all. Position of isotopes in Mendeleev's and modern periodic table. Even you can write this. Okay. Question number 8 is again objective based question. Write the names from the description. The period with electrons in the shell K, L and M. The period with electrons in the shell K, L and M. यानी हमको ऐसा पीरियड बताना है जिसमें K शेल है, L है और M है. यानी कितने शेल्स होने चाहिए? 3. So 3 shells I'll get in period number 3. So which period? Period 3. The valency with 0. Sorry, the group with valency 0 is group 18, or you can say 0 group elements. The family of non-metals having valency 1. Valency 1. Non-metals पूछा. देखो valency 1, यहाँ पे आंसर ये भी आ सकता है, ये वाला ग्रुप, लेकिन उन्होंने non-metals बोला. इसके लिए कौन आएगा? Halogens वाली family. Halogens. The family of metals having valency 1. Having valency metals. Metals में कौन आएगा? Alkali वाले. This is alkali metals. This is alkaline earth metals. Group 2. Group 17 halogen and group 18 is 0 group or inert gases. The family of metals having valency 2 metals, valency 2. So this is alkaline earth metals. Why they are called as alkaline earth metals? Because their oxides dissolve in water and they form alkali. The metalloids in the second and third period. Metalloids in the second and third period. बोरोन एंड सिलिकॉन. अभी few minutes पहले I discuss कि ये टाइप के questions आ सकते हैं. Non metals in the period 3. Non metals in the period 3. थर्ड पीरियड. नॉन मेटल्स फॉस्फोरस, सल्फर, क्लोरीन, ये सारे नॉन मेटल्स आ जाएंगे. आर्गॉन गैस. टू एलिमेंट्स हैविंग वैलेंसी 4. वैलेंसी 4. वैलेंसी 4 यानी ये वाला कौन कौन आएगा? कार्बन एंड क्या आएगा? सिलिकॉन. सो गाइज वी आर डन. We are done with the lesson number 1. Again, I am requesting you, if you have any queries or any questions, please do write in the comment section. I'll revert to you. And please do tell me how was my lesson, how was my teaching. And if I need to do any updates, I'll do soon. And we'll start with the new lesson. अगर आपकी कोई विश है कि मैं 1 के साथ करूँ स्टार्ट या 2 के साथ करूँ, तो आप प्लीज़ मुझे कमेंट बॉक्स में लिख के भेजिए. 1 स्टार्ट करना है या साइंस 2 वाला स्टार्ट करना है. ओके, थैंक यू गाइस, बाय बाय, हैव अ ग्रेट डे.